I was catching up the other day with a friend who was a former client and now is a first-time CXO member. And we got to talking and we were catching up. So obviously, how I asked how things going, and we took a deep dive. And my advice is always the same: when you're new to the role at that level, build a relationship with the board, strengthen your relationship with your CEO, understand what your business unit is accountable for, where it is and what the potential is, and then map out what you're trying to achieve. And then really also understand what the capacity is of the layer just beneath you, your direct reports, to get a sense of where they may be risks that you need to mitigate and gaps you need to close. What I found interesting was we started talking, and he shared with me that one of his colleagues is working on weekends and sending messages late at night. And, we kind of all know the story of the person who's flexing to try to impress the shareholders into thinking that this person is always on. And we got talking about it. And the truth is, we can get sucked into the game of what that is, but if you're running your business unit line efficiently, you have line of sight of what you're doing, where your team is, what the capacity is, what the gaps are, and you've got a plan in place to mitigate. You let your results speak for itself, but also at the same time make sure that you're able to position what it is you and your team are doing in the right venue so that it doesn't get lost in translation, because good work can go unnoticed if it is not communicated properly in the right venues. The reason why I wanted to bring this one up is, let people play their games. Is everyone that you work with a good person? No. Is everyone that you work with a bad person? No. Are we all imperfect? Yeah, we're imperfect. So let's just accept that. When people flex, it's very easy to then fall down the rabbit hole and taking the bait on then also flexing. Be true to be true to what you were hired to do. Manage your business, make sure that you're going above and beyond what needs to be done, but you don't need to be flexing. Sometimes that might include working late nights. That may include different times of the year where it's more, there's much more peak volume that you may have to work on the weekend. That's fine. It's part of the job, it's part of the seniority, but we don't have to flex and voice and try to bring attention to it. Let your work speak for itself, but at the same time, make sure that you manage your brand internally so that your business unit and your team get the credit that it deserves, rather. And there would just be people who flex. Try not to get caught up in all of that.